because that ice may float away, and we don't want it.
Victor Thunderchild is used to teaching high school students. But for the next 3 days, these are his pupils, the children of immigrant and refugees and First Nations and Métis youth. The goal is to dispel negative stereotypes about First Nations and Métis people.
One of the interesting things I found was the fact that a lot of these kids were coming in with preconceived ideas of Indigenous people, either through the media or through through movies that they've watched or through cartoons that they've watched, some which were very, very racial and discriminatory, and they had preconceived ideas, and that's what bothered me.
The youth are given a crash course in First Nations culture and history. The Culture Camp is a pilot project started by Common Ground and the Saskatchewan Cultural Exchange.
New immigrant families had been told very negative things about First Nations even before they arrived, you know, and so then they don't get a chance to see that that's not true.
New Canadians from places like Syria, Republic of Congo, and Eritrea are taking part. They learned the national anthem in Cree and practiced traditional drumming. Thunderchild also explained about treaties, residential schools, and the difference between Dene, Cree, and Dakota people.
And all three are very different as various other groups as there are in Europe. And in this way, they can get a better understanding that we are very much like them, but yet we are Indigenous to this area. But there are some common things that we have from there. And although we are the same, we went through some of the same struggles, but we're overcoming those.
Playing traditional games like leg wrestling are more than fun. It's changing perceptions. What do you think about First Nations culture?
Good? Good. Well, we learned about singing, about First Nations. We learned about the drum, about his great-great-grandfather.
The cross-cultural exchange also aims to eliminate fears Canadians may have about newcomers.
Is to bring those two groups together to find the things that they have in common. So things like music and art and talking circles and, you know, storytelling and whatnot.
The Common Ground Project and the Saskatchewan Cultural Exchange plan to host a series of art and cultural workshops. They hope to bring understanding and acceptance to youth and adults. Reporting in Prince Albert, I'm Lisa Risom.